Properly storing dried grains and legumes, including lentils, using hermetically sealed bags. Properly storing dried grains and legumes, including lentils, minimizes post-harvest loss. You can store lentils, maize, rice, beans, and many other grains in what are called PICS bags. When storing dried lentils, you can avoid insect, pests, and mold growth by sealing them in PICS bags, an airtight triple bagging system developed in the US by Purdue University. PICS bags use no chemicals and will protect your grain and legumes because they use the right type of plastic and are thick enough to make them airtight. PICS bags consist of two inner bags fitted inside an outer oven bag. Using these airtight bags, you can safely store grains and legumes, including lentils, for many months, providing safe food for your family, seeds for future planting, and grain to sell if you choose. Use PICS bag with 4 steps: inspect, fill, seal, and store. After your lentil has been dried in good sunlight for 3 to 4 days, you will be first inspect your lentil to be sure it is free from pests, dirt, and pebbles. Separate and inspect each of the 2 inner polybags liners of the PICS bag for any rips, tears, or holes. Even small holes allow for insects and mold damage. Fill each of the 2 inner polybags with air and hold the open end to make sure no air escapes. Make sure the bags are dry and clean. Do not use it if either of the inner polybags are torn or wet. To fill your bags, first place a small amount of lentil in the first polybag. Then insert the first polybag into the second polybag and insert both into the outer oval bag. Continue to fill the inside bag while shaking side to side to pack the grain and get rid of any trapped air. Do not fill the bag to the top. Save room so that you can seal the bag. Seal the first polybag by twisting it until tight against the grain, pressing out any air, then tying it tight with a string. Remember, you need to get out as much air as possible and be sure the bag is tied as tightly as possible. This is especially true with small grains like lentils. Seal the second polybag the same way by twisting the top until tight against the inner polybag, then tying it tight with a string to be sure the bag is tied as tightly as possible. Seal the outer oven bag the same way as the polybags by twisting the top of the outer oven bag until it is tight against the polybags, then tying it tight with a string to be sure the bag is tied as tightly as possible. Do not store the bag in direct sunlight. Keep the storage area clean to avoid rodents. Do not store the bag against a wall. It is best not to open bags during storage. If you must open your stored PICS bag for any reason, be sure to quickly reseal the bag following the same steps to reduce exposure to the air. Be sure that the 3 bags are tied as tightly as possible. On average, the bags can last more than 1 season, normally for 3 storage cycles. However, it is important that the bags be completely free of any holes. If you use them again, so inspect them very carefully. When you are no longer able to use PICS bag for grain and legumes storage because of the tears or holes, you should use them for other purposes. Be sure to buy PICS bags from trusted dealers only. Using the PICS bags to store your grain and legumes keeps your grain and legumes safe from insects and mold growth, so you can sell them at a higher price when there is less grain and legumes available at the market. PICS bags allow you to store your grain and legumes without using pesticides. That saves you money and the grain is safer to eat.